now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
Adventurer, think you can stand around against me? Ha! Adventurer, think you can last a round against me?
Hey there. Don't be shy. Come inside.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Ha! Adventurer, think you can last a round?
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
Perfect.
The only ones for the job.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh?
I came across this commission. It seems simple. With the reputation of the
Well, that's us for sure.
If it proves to be beyond your...
Okay, so,
This commission was jointly... But the problem is...
they're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
Unlikely. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing. In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! Paimon's starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Come on. It's an easy
Don't
job,
you think my
isn't it?
craftsmanship deserves a higher price?
job, isn't it? Surely you can give me a deal.
It's called being a freelancer. Old folks just don't get it.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher price?
After all this time living in the city, just hating myself and
Full throttle!
We made it to Vamara Village! Why don't we talk to some of the village...
Hello there. You looking to buy something?
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us.
Ah, so you're here about that then. To be honest, we aren't holding out much. We've pretty much had it up.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his...
I don't know. I really have no clue.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know it may seem like we just don't. At least that's what.
All right.
Young guy. I chat.
Now that you've started...
But of course, there aren't many.
Could he have just...
No.
Huh. If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
It's that guests I hear.
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I don't think he would often take, and whenever some as the village...
Wow. He seems like such a nice, but, it's okay. Well, Traveler, what do you think? I don't think so, and nobody has been able to tell us anything of late. Okay,
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
This is such a great place for a vacation. We just take a few more days.
Gather!
Access denied.
Silence!
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. I was surrounded by such good people.
Alone?
Everyone has their own problems to deal. Really? You know exactly how I feel? Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would ever since he did. No, none of those things matters now. I just really.
Wow. Did he ever tell you anything about it?
Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help. The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange? The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Come on, focus!
Stabilize!
Born of ice and frost.
Settle down! Be sanctified. Order guide you. gather!
Blaze over.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. That person... It's Dane's...
Ah, it's you two.
Oh, a friend of yours? Well, I'll leave you all to it.
Yep, see you later, Atosa! Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk. Ah, someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilly trail activity. And that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling... I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin.
Your brother?
There were 5 of the wise Roptatir, the Visionary. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine is the one who created Albedo. Sertology is Skirk's master. And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vetafolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him!
They were once people of great esteem, 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation. Yet, so they became sinners. And when the cataclysm occurred, indeed. If they are not, of course.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued by retrieving the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh, Paimon!
Indeed. The eye was integral to... There are many signs.
Then, what's...
Our most based on the
The ley lines?
Traveler, my recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular...
Wait! Then our commission here in Vimara Village.
It's certainly possible.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice, yes. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do.
This is such a great place for a vacation.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Did something happen?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe...
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly... And I'm certain I've never met this person before. I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first. I am the only person who knows. Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the...
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
course.
Rev the engines!
So you hid it way out here? Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Hey, wait up!
Burn it down!
Stabilize! Silence! Let the mighty be humble!
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Osmanthus.
gather!
Try and stop me!
All hail! No touching!
Settle down!
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism. Ah, the door's open. Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Solidify! I will have order!
Born of Icy.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Wrath from the sky!
This is long overdue.
Light it up! Ka! Pyroclastic surge!
Settle down! Order guide you!
Rise with the sun!
No touching.
Ah!
Silence!
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see...
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer. I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of you?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must, but if it's a conversation you want...
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We've been... Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, such was the...
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now? It sounded... Oh, this is weird.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Looks like the same thing is happening over here, too.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed, released...
Stabilize!
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered, softly. Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilly trails have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to...
Rev the engines!
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across... Huh? Well, you know, that's kind of the whole...
Ah, at least...
But how is that... Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again? You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Full throttle!
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to... He's around 20...
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
If we really did... If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in some...
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all. Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is. Good idea! That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to... Right! That! Could we try to out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village, but I'm still not sure if they're restricted to this location. No, all the memories. If time was allowed to.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories! The implanted memories are basically taking place. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remembered. That's why he made.
The color of the sky.
Oh, right! That's exactly what Atosa described!
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it! This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Thanks to Lesser Lord Kusanali that I now enjoy good health.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right! This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet!
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to so I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
The founder of the Abyss Order. The man who broke the curse of immortality. Born into abject sorrow.
You're... Oh. You know me? That's... Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk. I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived. Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing. As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower-level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life. I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something But I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Amadea, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. I was curious, so I selfishly, even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. One memory. I know it sounds stupid. After all, any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness, left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me. I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my the loom of fate has already been completed. No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time. His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish— That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already. Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet, in the face of everything. In any case, you remember my father after he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to comfort me. That story, my goal was to implant a specific in that memory. I would tell them. I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right, all that's left. But now...
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation? The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years, the loom of before the heavenly principles. Oh, yes, not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose, however, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know. You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world. So ask yourself this. Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too... Ether?
You're the only one in this. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, there's just one thing I have to ask. Why? Why can't we...
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the... Do you remember? You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one... to have a place like that. Well,
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to... I don't even know how to face myself. This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this...
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels... Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but that's Dane for ya. Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened. Wait, really? What a score! Well, what happened after that?
Ah, there you are. Sleep well.
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. It's just that, well, so there we were, searching away, when suddenly this, according to him, one day around dusk he was passing by this one tree. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long. Oh, and we also remembered his name, Kari Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner. hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her. Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was part of this. Honestly, he always seemed. If Kari Bear, I relied on him for a lot of. Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye? You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye!
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear? A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon...
Could I trouble you to deliver this? Please don't misunderstand. This isn't a private letter. It's an anthem that we of the fan club composed together. Well... Charity work? Oh, please don't joke. If... Of course! I'd give anything for her. I'm club president. You... Very well. Thank you, sister. I'll...
Rev the engines! Hey, not a bad haul.
I don't.
Phew. Burn it down!
Solidify!
Time to relax. Light it up!
Stabilize!
Cast your worries to the wind! Turn that frown upside down! Time to relax. Light up the blazing sun! Turn that frown upside down.
Bow your heads. Gather!
Rise with the sun. Time to relax. Bad dreams be gone. Wrath from the sky. Rev the engines! Sweet dreams!
I will have order! Solidify!
Turn that frown upside down.
Gather! Settle down!
Boku? What?
Ah, welcome, honored traveler. Guji-ai told me about your visit. Please, come in.
Now, there's no need to be so stubborn about this. I'll adjust the budget here.
No. We must confirm the official representative before discussing details. There is an order to this that must be followed.
From the way she's talking, this must be the Shogun, right?
little one. It's about time. Come, I have a contract for you to sign.
Whoa, we're not just gonna sign a random contract out of the blue!
Hardly, hardly. Oh, well, labor is a part of it, but you will be compensated.
So it is as bad as Paimon thought.
I see. So he's the representative you selected. He would indeed be the perfect candidate for the Mikawa Flower Festival. When the yokai still roamed the land, they celebrated.
We hosted a version of it during the Test of Courage. Unfortunately, due to time constraints, we weren't able to put on a large celebration. So, I got one that combines human ingenuity with yokai arts to offer the most innovative and thrilling entertainment of our time. Open to all humans and yokai throughout the land.
Entertainment, huh? Wait, kind of like a Kitsu Yuge and a Kitsu Hanea Sobi? Those games were really fun.
For an important event like this, an official representative is required to preside over the festivities. In the past, the role was usually given to the Guji, or an individual from the Yashiro Commission. But this time...
Neither myself nor the Kamisato family can assume the position, given we represent one side or the other, the yokai or...
Human you may be, but you possess a deep connection with the yokai, and you do not hail from this land. That makes you a more neutral option. Moreover, you took part in the previous festival during the Test of Courage. In my estimation, there is no better candidate for the role.
Plus, your name has the potential to attract an even greater showing. So are you going to sign this thing, or what?
Huh. You've got a point. Then let's go ahead and... Wait! Paimon almost fell into our trap!
Oh, come now. This is for an important occasion, is it not? Even I've chosen to throw profit to the wind. Surely a selfless hero like yourself wouldn't turn your back on a good cause.
According to the proposal, the proceeds will be distributed as follows. 40% to Yae Publishing House, and 10% to the festival representative.
Hey, no fair!
Now, 10% might not sound like much, but Yai Publishing House is going to great lengths for this occasion, both in time and personnel. All you need to do is show your face. Getting smart, aren't you, little one? In that case, I'll throw in another—
No. The other half is going to the shogunate. That is not up for negotiation. Unless I am mistaken, most of the personnel and supplies are to be provided by the shogunate. In that sense, 40% seems rather high for your establishment, does it not?
That A. When did she reprogram you to argue back like this?
Proceeds should be distributed according to contribution. Besides, from the very beginning, you planned to allocate an additional 10% of your share to the Traveler, did you not?
Wait, so earlier you were just trying to shortchange us?
What's the fun in bargaining if you open up with your best offer right off the bat?
Paimon doesn't see the fun at all. But 20% is acceptable.
Games have always been a central part of the festival, and both Akitsu Hanayosobi and Akitsu Yuge were extremely popular. So, the plan is to host an event where the attendees have 48 hours to create a game of their own. We'll have new and exciting entertainment and—
Ooh, everyone loves fun games. You won't have to worry about attracting humans and yokai to the event.
That is the general plan. I'll leave you to iron out the finer detail. This is a critical time for the show.
Got it, got it. We'll see you later then. Jinju 4. Oh, but before I forget, you should eat this kitsune meal first.
The smell of humans. Nothing to see here, just a statue. Huh? Wait, why do I smell kitsune?
Remember us, Ioroi?
Ah, it's you youngsters. And you!
Oh, Jinju Forest is supposed to be Yoroi's territory, right? Oh no.
Exactly! How could you hold a test of courage without inviting me?
Oh, so that's what he's angry about.
Anyway, what brings you all here? Something to discuss?
I actually came to apologize about the test of courage. It was my mistake not to invite more yokai to the ceremony. So for this Mikawa Flower Festival, I knew I had to extend a personal invitation to the Bake Danuki.
Huh? The Mikawa Flower Festival? Yes! The Huh? Kichiboshi?
Never trust an apology from a kitsune, or an invitation for that matter. It's just a silly festival.
Fun!
That's enough, you two!
Don't fall for the Kitsune's cheap trick.
What a shame. I was hoping to take you all to the festival, but it would seem Ioroi disapproves. I suppose it may poor...
Excuse you. I am Ioroi, the Kakushiga...
I should... in Inazuma.
Match? The Kitsune...
Oh, well, I was thinking of using the Bakedanu. No matter. I shall...
Wait!
It worked.
To even get a court, so go... Not all humans are bad and scary.
Don't worry, Ioroi. The little time...
You're the one I'm...
Well, we're...
I'll hold you to that. Now, Kichiboshi, Shosei, Yobu Koban, while you're out there...
Yep. And Mr.
And Aunt...
I almost forgot.
No need.
You stole our tricks, too?
Splendid. That should make our lives easier. Now we can head into the city and start forming the teams. Well, we need more than Bakedanuki power to design the... Now, I need to discuss the layout of the...
Hold on. You're not taking part, Miko? You're really gonna sit out on the fun? You of all people?
Making games is nowhere near... Working through the night. Anyway, this time I'm going to wait for the fun to come to me. See you later, little ones.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
So many houses. So many humans.
Gotta farm beans. Wait for...
Farm tea. Yeah, that's... Taste this easy pea.
Farm beans that taste the same.
No, wait, that's not... And they're gone. In different directions, too.
Burn it down!
Spying on great yokai. Great yokai.
So, what do you think? Are you... One second. I believe someone's listening.
Great yokai found us. It's just us.
There's no need to be nervous, you two. It's not like I... As for you... Huh?
Oh, this is Kyobu Koban. It's his first time visiting a city, so he's a bit shy around strangers.
So, nice to meet you, Gyo.
Great yokai is... Oh, Isa Bathhouse is expanding to Watatsumi Island?
All valid points. Or add some pop...
Games?
Of course. Games are... Anyway, the topic... Miko. Rivalries aside,
I have no qualm using Yai Publishing House's resources to our. Besides, if our venture is to focus on game. Agreed.
Why do you...
Time to relax.
Long. Shosei, there you are. White fur. Shosei. Hitatsumi Kozo and the others. Hitatsumi Kozo. Hornless Oni? Hornless Oni? Oh, so scary.
Full throttle! White fur! Yellow fur! Over here! Kichiboshi found big sleepy tanuki!
Hey!
Oh, Muchina yokai that can...
No, wait. I'm not a Muchina or a Tanuki.
Tanuki? Muchina? Sayu?
I don't transform at all. I've been a... Sorry, this is probably the first time Kichiboshi has ever... Not this again. It's just... Boy, where do we begin? Right when I was trying to run. About that, I'm pretty busy. Practicing ninjutsu and such. Taller than a house? I've never heard of...
It's not ninjutsu!
See?
We grow tall!
Sorry. I guess.
Farm beans! 6.
Okay, that should be enough teams. Time to report back to the Yashiro Commission.
Why do you...
Add Astra...
Miss Kamisato.
Miss Kamisato.
Oh, she looks super busy. Should we come back later?
Oh, Traveler! Lady Gucci said for large events like the Test of... I hope...
Oh, speaking of...
Oh, already? That was fast. Oh, don't worry about it. I suppose when the time comes...
Miss Kamisato! Another letter from the Kanjo...
Coming! Sorry, my brother's the one who...
Thanks, Ayaka!
See you later.
Wow, Ayaka's really working...
Ah, it's about time. I could hear you talking outside.
Oh, don't worry about it. We were talking...
Now that young... Hardly. It was... Huh, Miss...
They're planning to use...
Oh, is that...
So...
Yes, that's all well and good.
The theme for the games is being announced today, right? Who knows what Miko's got up...
Rev the engines!
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Sora! You guys are here early. There's still 3 whole days until the festival starts. Oh, wait, but what about the statue of the, almighty, Narukami-yoga? Ah, okay, well that's that. Oh. Oh, right. Looks like we're running out of time. Let's go then. See you later, Sora.
Ma'am, we have a message from Commission Headquarters. They need you to return as soon as possible.
Ah, you're here. Now we can get the ball rolling. Right on time, I'd say. I was just about to announce the theme for the games. Oh, this? Just a little something to spice things up. So, stay tuned.
So sleepy. Can't wait anymore.
A theme decided by Miko and the Yash.
One thing we all share is our capacity to dream. Outlandish fantasies of the mind, nostalgic memories of the past. or telling reflections of our inner selves. In a similar sense, games also blur the lines between fantasy and reality. With that in mind,
Okay, nothing too crazy.
and to provide some additional motivation, the winning team will be awarded the Tanuki Game Award, as well as a
All Inazuma?
In the interest of fairness, the evaluation committee will decide the winner based on attendee feedback, as well as the opinion of our festival representative. Now, with that out of the way, let the game development begin. The 48-hour countdown begins now. Looks like things are going well. We've just started, and it seems like all our teams have a plan. Plus, with the transformative powers of the Bakedanuki, bringing those visions to fruition should be. As the festival's most important judge and representative, you should go check on the progress, don't you think? It all comes down to fairness. Oh, no need to stress, though. It's all fun and games, is it not? Just choose. Of course, if it's appearance. And that proves.
Hey there, Mizuki, Kokomi, and Gyobu Koban. How are things going? Piece of cake. Experienced, huh?
But if we want...
Huh. Using... Wow. That's a lot. Screaming?
On the other hand, as for Yaipa... My guess...
Fun. Good idea. So what kind...
We're calling it A Little Fox's Daydream. Basically, you play as a fox, navigating between sweet dreams and nightmares in search of delicious fry...
Yeah...
That's the definition of fun, don't you think? So, want to give it a try?
Well, did you... Oh, and what... Fast... What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me. Not a bad...
Well, we had to pick one, but on...
It's still early days, so there's... You can pick your favorite game once every...
Wow, time really flew by today. It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was... Paimon saved a skewer just for you. Here, before it gets cold. No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself. Tastes great, right? Which means... wait. Do you see that up ahead? What's... Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors? Hey, what was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, Traveler! Traveler? Hey, well, you fought that strange... You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack. Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining. What's wrong?
Has a nightmare returned to...
Hey, Komora! Hey, did you hear me? Komora.
What's with the yelling? I can...
Huh?
What? You're not coming?
Komora, weren't you... over there?
Purified!
Light of the blazing sun!
Bow your head.
To the fairy. Let's get down to business.
Sweet dreams!
Finally,
Gather!
Cast your worries to the wind! Turn that frown upside down!
Silence!
Let the record show that I verbally consent. Relinquishing these items into your possession.
Oh, a little something to boot.
Stabilize!
Rise with the sun!
The tides beckon. Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Time to begin work?
Need to end a few enemies?
What shall we do?
The pleasure is all mine.
You can tell me anything.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
solidify!
Full throttle! Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Settle down!
Let's ride! Pyroclastic surge!
adaptive color and spirit.
Gather!
Let's ride! Burn it down!
Not a good sign.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun!
Stabilize! Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Bad dreams be gone! Wrath from the sky!
Very well. Consider your strength. Acknowledge. If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Try and stop me!
Settle down. Solidify. This is order.
Sweet dreams!
Gather.
Light of the blazing sun! Rev the turn that frown upside down. Cast your worries to the wind!
Bow your head.
Light it up!
The tides beckon. Solidify.
Pyroclastic surge!
very well. Consider your strength. Acknowledge.
Many insects have...
Burn it down! Time to relax.
I will have order. Gather. Stabilize!
Rise with the sun!
Turn that frown upside down. Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Wrath from the sky! Ja! Ka!
Sweet dreams!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Burn it down!
Time to relax.
Silence!
I won't hold you back. Much.
Try and stop me!
Not a good sign. Go in! Cast your worries to the wind!
Rise with the sun!
Be sanctified.
Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are all that remain to tell the story of the past.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Burn it down! Turn that frown upside down! Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Settle down.
I'm going in!
The tides beckon.
Sweet dreams! Bad dreams be gone!
Bow your head.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now. I find that the beauty of appreciated from